Hello guys, welcome back to my channel for another action figure review video. And today we are going to look at this Star Wars The Vintage Collection, the Mandalorian Djarin VC177. To be honest with you, this is officially my first TVC figure, and the reason is that I'm trying to venture with this kind of scale, and the second reason is I already backed the HasLab Razor Crest. Maybe because of that excitement that I have after back the Razor Crest, I just wanted to feel a Mandalorian figure with this scale before. I know that the HasLab has the Mandalorian with the soft goods, but I just needed to try it out first with anything that related to Mandalorian. So this came out and I just grabbed it, and I'm just trying to convince myself that I'm doing the right decision for backing the HasLab Razor Crest. So yeah, that is my reason for starting this TVC based on this Mandalorian line. And if this figure is great, at the end of the video I will tell you what, I will hunt all of the previous releases, especially the main characters such as Cara Dune and maybe him without the Beskar armor, and I will definitely do that and try to make a good collection out of it for this Mandalorian line. So without further ado, let's continue with the review, beginning with this card art. So let's go. So I just want to start from the back first because I think this is a very interesting character that they're going to release soon. And for the VC177, this is the figure that we're going to unbox it later. This is the card number VC177, and as far as I know, and from the other reviewers, that this one is sharing the same card number with the Stormtrooper, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not so sure which Stormtrooper it is, so maybe you can comment down below. So okay, moving forward, for the next character is the Hondo Onohaka. To be honest, I don't even know who is it. And then we got the Anakin Skywalker. We have Obi-Wan. I think both of this is from the Clone Wars. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this is also Darth Maul. We'll be getting him again. Sure. And then we have the Chirrut Imwe, which I think this is a very this is a very interesting figure in my opinion. Also for the ARC Troopers 5, I think this is also going to be a great figure. And then we have Luke Skywalker as Jedi Knight. I think we needed an update for him, yeah, surely. So this is all the translation for this one, I think. And then this is the attention, all the warnings. And this is not made for kids under 3 years old. So this is Hasbro, Disney, and all the legal rights over here, and the barcodes. So this is in front of the card, which we get again the warnings, the choking hazard warnings. And then we got this Star Wars The Mandalorian, a very nice lettering here, Star Wars The Mandalorian. And then the basic the standard ring for it, nothing fancy, it's just a normal card. Mine is a little bit dented over here, never mind. So we got this Djarin and The Mandalorian with the colors. So we have a orange background. It really pops the black and white hue here. So it really pops the color for this card, makes it a little bit more exciting. So we do have this portrayal of Mandalorian with his Beskar armor, but it doesn't really reflect what we have here is the battle damage of Mandalorian Djarin. So this one is a little bit more cleaner and a little bit more fresh. Maybe they could find another image that maybe can, relate with this figure itself. And then we have this scanner here, and then we have the special sticker here, which is, I think, obviously they're trying to hide the extra accessories for Mando himself, the head sculpt for, I think, for the actor Pedro Pascal. So meaning this figure has an alternate head sculpt, so that is really great, together with Baby Yoda and other accessories that we will venture it later. So to unbox this thing, I think I've seen people cut it from here. That is exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm sorry, I'm going to do it off camera. So let's unbox this figure. Okay, just to show you how does he look like overall with this plastic case, so I'm going to open it up. Finally, we got him out of the box. So this is the figure, and then all of its accessories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the right first, and we got Baby Yoda, or the child. And if you can see a little bit more closer, that it has a pretty nice sculpt, pretty detail, and I think in person the green is a little bit more lighter than what's in the camera. So you can see it does have a few articulation here. Basically it's a ball joint connected to the body for his hands. See, it just pops out easily. So at the bottom they just sculpt the feet for him. There's no articulation there, and yeah, this one also I think is, yes, as I thought, it's a ball joint, so it's pretty straightforward. I'm glad that we have that together with the Mando. And then this is the ice cream maker, and its function is to store this Beskar. This is single plate of Beskar. You can see they even have its logo over there. So this is just a stack up multiples of Beskar, so you can actually store it, if I'm not mistaken. So how to open this one? Let me see. Oh, okay, you could just do that and store it. Or you just could, I think, can open it from here. Oh, you can actually open it from here. See? So basically this is the design for it. Okay, moving forward, the jetpack. I think this is a pretty great jetpack over here, although they doesn't have any some sort of wash throughout the jetpack. I think I'm okay with it for it being clean. So this one is the pack that will connect I think at the back of Mando, like this. I love the detail on it here, but I just wish that they could paint it a little bit more silver, or just because this is a very dark gray, or just metal gun color. So yeah, I just wish that they could go a little bit more brighter in terms of the tone. Maybe silver would be more accurate. And then we have his rifle over here, and I think this is one of the detail rifle, and for this scale they managed to get all the details for this rifle, which is pretty good, pretty intact. I've got some of pen rub over here, but it's okay, it's not so obvious. And then before I go to the head sculpt, I think I wanted to review this blaster of him. So this blaster can holster here. You can holster the blaster that's pretty good. And I guess let's see a bit more closer, and as you can see, it is a pretty good and detailed sculpt also. I'm liking all of his accessories so far. And then looking at the head sculpt, yeah, I can see Pedro Pascal in there. It's a pretty good head sculpt, I think. The face printing tech is getting better and better every year, and I hope they continue to provide us good head sculpt for the Black Series and the Vintage Collection figure, and just improve a little bit more on its paint job. We don't see any weird eyes or unpainted sculpt. Everything is done pretty detailed, as you can see. The skin tone is pretty good. It's not yellowish or something weird color for the skin tone. And then I think the hair could be more detailed if they put a little bit of wash there, just to highlight, to give a contrast with the hairline over there, you know. So okay, I will try to connect all the accessories later. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see how much detail that we can find from the overall look. I think this Mandalorian has a pretty good proportion in terms of the segment of the body itself. As far as the color, I think they've choose pretty good color and accurate also to the series, and I'm liking all the paint application on the damage or battle damage version of this Mandalorian. You can see that. You can see the helmet, the chest armor, and then this shoulder pad and his gauntlet. Everything is sculpt and paint to a very detailed attention, you know. All the wrinkles on the pants, they capture that pretty nice. And they even made this belt very detailed. And as you can see here, you can see the strap here. It's a fixed joint or fixed connection throughout the back here. So at the waist, it's kind of, you know, restricted. You cannot move from the waist. You only move from the torso area. So I think they do not have any other option. So that's why they went for that that solution. So I don't even I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me much, as long as the weapon can be strapped at his back with no issue. And this is at his back. This is actually a very, I don't know what to call it. It's not too soft, it's not too thick either. So it's just nice for this plastic cape, which I think you can remove it if you want. So this is him without the cape, and it's pretty neat. You can see the neck is visible, and I think if you wanted to put a soft good there for the cap, I think it's manageable. It can be done if you know how to custom it. So this is the holes, both holes for the jetpack and the rifle. So let's try it. So this has its own pack here, so you just peg it inside like that, and it stays pretty good. It doesn't fall off, so that's pretty nice. But you cannot do together with the jetpack, it won't connect. So either you're trying to go for this look with the cape, like this, or you just do it with the jetpack. So it's pretty good that Hasbro give us that freedom of choice in terms of displaying this figure. So you have two options. So I think I might go for this jetpack while holding this rifle, and the gun will be kept into his holster. So that's what I'm going to do with my figure on the display. Alright, so let's put this aside first, and then yeah, let's take a look at its articulation. Basically, we have a very nice tilt over there, and looking for downwards that far, looking upwards that far. I think it's a pretty good range for a helmeted person or figure in there. So we do have 360 rotation, and then the hand can be raised till that extent. It does have not a single jointed elbow, but past 90, that's pretty good. And it does rotate over here, and the hands also can be rotated as well. So the segment on his torso, we have this very good articulation, because we don't have the waist articulation, so they gave us a little bit more flexible on the torso. That's pretty good. And then this is a soft plastic, so you can just stand your figure like that, and then kicking forward, kicking backwards, and then it's a single jointed knee, yeah, but you can get that far of articulation. So the foot here, it's a pretty good range over there, you can see. Before I forget, this is it does have this flexibility on its connection for its leg over here. It's kind of, you have a double swivel on his thigh here, and also the leg, so you can manipulate anyhow that you want. Okay, we also have the swivel on his knee, so this is pretty good articulation for this figure. Kicking forward, it doesn't have the pivot joint over here, so that's sad. Yeah, what do you expect for 1/18 scale? This is pretty good enough, I think. I'm pretty sure that he can do many dynamic poses. I assure you that he can. See? So it's a very good figure. It surpassed my expectation on his accessories and his mobility on action poses. I forgot one last thing, that is his head sculpt. So I'm just going to get this head on quickly so you can see how does it look like. Yeah, you can see it's pretty nice, it's pretty awesome. You can see Pedro Pascal in there, and with his Basca. Then you can make him holding his helmet. That would be awesome. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, that's all. Just to wrap up on the review, in my opinion, this is one of the best, or might be the best figure at this scale this year. He excels in most departments, such as the articulation, where his pose ability to do many action poses are great, and proportion wise is very spot on too. And the level of detail is very impressive throughout the figure and its accessories. And speaking about its accessories, the freedom to choose is available for what's not and what's to equip with this figure. It's a brilliant move from Hasbro, and this release does feel exclusive enough. Because this is my first TVC figure, as I said earlier in my videos, I will try to get all the previous figure, especially from this Mandalorian series. And I hope Hasbro continues to provide and produce a good TVC figures in the future. And for you guys out there, it's a recommended figure. Indeed, try to get this awesome figure while it's still available out there. So if you like the video and if you find this video informative, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again in my next video. Sayonara.